As this video is live, I'm currently live as well over on caffeine.tv playing some FIFA 20 for team of the season. Link in the top line of the description. Check it out after you're done watching this video, and let's get into it. So back a few days ago, we did a video where we returned every single pretty much high rated player in FIFA back to the first ever club that they played for, and you guys liked it. So today's video is kind of similar, except we are going to take every single prime icon in FIFA and return them to their most iconic club. And yes, what that means is players like Zidane returning back to Real Madrid, Pele returning to Santos, Steven Gerrard to Liverpool. Who else, man? The list goes on. And there aren't too many rules to this series. The main rule is simply going to be put these players onto the most iconic teams and put them in career mode. But the way I chose their most iconic team, the only fair way possible, I went through and I figured out which team each player had the most appearances for, and I have put that player on that corresponding team. So if you are maybe thinking, why isn't this player on this team? Well, it's because he had more appearances with this club. So that is just what we're going to consider these players' most iconic clubs to be, the teams they made the most appearances at. So we are going to get into that in a second, but before we do so, drop a big ol' like on this video if you guys go on to enjoy it. Also, like I mentioned at the beginning, I am live currently on Caffeine, so after this video, go check that stream out. And we are going to jump into the career mode, but I want to go through and check out some of the better clubs. Of course, the main goal is just to see what would happen, which teams would succeed, which teams would fail if all these icons were added. And we start with Arsenal, Thierry Henry up front, Dennis Bergkamp at the central attacking midfield position, Pires at left mid. You know your team's gonna be good when freaking Lacazette and Aubameyang are bumped to the bench. We're just gonna bounce around all the Premier League teams first and show you them. Here is Chelsea's team with players like Didier Drogba, Zola, Lampard, Essien, Makelele, and I think that's it. I believe that's it. That's it for Chelsea, but when I say that's it, literally, they have 5 icons. That is absolutely incredible. Leicester City gets themselves 1 icon, Gary Lineker joining the team. Now, Liverpool is one of the more crazy ones right here because they have some icons on the bench, I believe. Rush and Owen don't even make the starting 11. Barnes up front at the left wing position, Salah at the right wing position, and then Dalglish is going to be the player at the center forward position. We're going to keep their same formation. And then how could we forget freaking Stevie G in there? And this is a team that doesn't have any icons, Man City, but I'm going to be interested to see. They still have an incredible team. I have a feeling City are going to beat some of these clubs that have some of these insane icons. They literally are that good where they don't even need icons. I think Manchester United are going to be my pick for the team to win the Premier League. Here it is. Venice up front. They have Shearer in there, Giggs, Keane, Best, Ferdinand, Schmeichel. I mean, wow, we all know how important goalkeepers are as well. So just having Schmeichel in there is going to be absolutely huge. Kind of got to rearrange the bench for this team. But no, Manchester United are literally insane. Now, you're going to see some better teams than this, but as for the Premier League, I think this is the best you're going to see, obviously. Let's move out of the Premier League and a team that I didn't even go ahead and arrange the icons yet. And I honestly can't remember how many they have. Bayern Munich, let's go ahead and see. They only have 2. Lothar Matthäus, and then, of course, they are going to have Ballack in there as well. You would think a team like Bayern Munich would have a few more, but they only have 2 real icons as their most iconic players. Okay, Italy is up next, and you're gonna see that they just have some incredible players. First off, Fiorentina, Rui Costa, and this is just the first of many for icons in this league. You got Inter Milan with a few big name players such as Zanetti and Vieri. But when we talk about teams from Milan, you're going to want to see this AC Milan team because it is absolutely stacked. And here it is. Oh my God. This has now become the best team in career mode. What are we even looking at? 90 rated, 290 rated strikers. Hullet, Kaká, Seedorf, Pirlo, Maldini, Nesta, Baresi. They literally have 2 positions in their starting 11 where there isn't an icon. It's left back and it's goalkeeper. And just to kind of rub it in, they have freaking Gattuso on the bench. If AC Milan doesn't go ahead and win the Champions League, well, you're going to have major issues. I don't see how they can't win it. I mean, this team is just honestly almost like, could you get a better team than this? I have no idea. Besides a left back, and even Donnarumma is insane. A left back is literally the only thing this team needs. And we're not done there in this league. We move to Napoli, who get themselves Diego Maradona. Parma is one of the surprising teams who will definitely be competing for that top 5. They get themselves Crespo and Cannavaro at center back. And then how could we forget Piemonte Calcio? You know what? I take things back. I think this might be the best team. The only one thing Piemonte Calcio or Juventus is lacking are those high-rated defenders, and even that, they still have an 89 Chiellini and 86 Bonucci. Compared to the AC Milan team, they aren't that good because obviously they have freaking Maldini, Baresi, but this squad is still pretty freaking good. Trezeguet, Ronaldo up front, Del Piero, Baggio, Nedved, Zambrotta at the right back. Wow, man. And then Buffon, who, yeah, most likely is going to be a future icon. Let's move out of the Serie A and go to the Netherlands. Eredivisie, we have Ajax getting some big boys in here. Van Basten, Cruyff, Rijkaard, and so many others. Van der Sar in net. Like I said, keep an eye on these teams who have really high-rated goalkeepers because odds are they are going to do extremely well. Van der Sar in there. We got Overmars too. Left mid, right mid. He doesn't really fit in the team, so he is going to have to stay on the bench, unfortunately. But yeah, this Ajax team obviously will win the Eredivisie, and I'm excited to see how they do in the Champions League. I think they'll definitely win their group. Actually, you know what? No, they got to come up against Chelsea in their group, don't they? That could be pretty interesting. All right, you guys are going to get tired of me saying this, but Dynamo Kiev get the highest rated goalkeeper in the game. Now, the rest of their team is pretty trash, but a 94 rated keeper, like, that could help them massively. Lev Yashin. Yes, that's right. Lev Yashin. Look at those stats, man, down there. Dude is ridiculous. And of course, you're never going to bet against the man who wears a hat on the pitch. I mean, that is just freaking awesome. Excited to see. I don't think they're in the Champions League, but we're going to put this team in the Champions League just to see how they do. Oh yeah, and this is one we're going to do as well. Santos, obviously in the Brazilian league, but when we get into the career mode, I think we're going to move them. Which league should we put them in? I haven't really decided. Maybe we'll put them in the Prem, but maybe not. Maybe we'll put them in like Ligue 1 or something, but I want them in the Champions League 100% just because freaking Pele. So we're going to move Santos into another league so they get in the Champions League. They have freaking Pele. They have Carlos Alberto at right back. But that 73 rated keeper does not look good. Right, I promise we're going to get into this in a second. But one last thing, we have to check out quite possibly the two best teams, Barcelona and Real Madrid. And oh my God, Barcelona, Stoichkov, Ronaldinho, Messi, and then everyone else falls into place with this team. Look at these freaking icons on the bench. Kluivert, Figo, Rivaldo, and then you got Frenkie de Jong, you got Piqué. I don't know. It's hard to bet against Barca, and Real Madrid's going to be pretty stacked too for me. So far, the best teams that we've seen, Barcelona, Ajax, who else? Piemonte Calcio and AC Milan, I think are my top 5, but Real Madrid's probably going to sneak in there. And here it is, the final club I'm going to show you, Real Madrid. Before we get into the career mode, here it is. Icons galore in this team. Butragueno, R9 Ronaldo, Raul, Cruz, Modric, Zidane, Cruz and Modric, two players that will probably be future icons. There's so many in this episode that are going to be future icons, 110%. And then Hierro and Ramos, that back line is ridiculous. This team is ridiculous. All these freaking teams are ridiculous. Let's jump into the career mode. So we got the normal manager career mode. We could do a tournament mode, but career mode is just so much more exciting. And I got to move a few of these teams around. I haven't really decided which team I am personally going to go with for the team that I want to control. I kind of want to do a Premier League team just because I want to see the Prem. We'll get to check out other leagues as well. But what we're going to do, just so these teams get into the Champions League, let's go ahead and just remove, I don't know, one team here from France because, like I mentioned, oh, can we even do this? We can. Perfect. Santos now in the French league, just so we can get him in there and we can have, of course, we all know Pele in the Champions League. So what are we doing here? I'm deciding between a Premier League team and going for a team in the Serie A. What are we saying here, boys? I wish I was doing this live so you guys could pick for me. Let's go. Do we go with United? No, I'm tempted. I'm going to do Serie A. I always do the freaking Prem, boys. Let's try something a bit different here. And let's do AC Milan. Let's go for them in this career mode. We never control them. Let's make sure these groups are chilling. AC Milan, we got to put them in the Champions League. Which team are we taking out from? Let's take out Atalanta because they don't have any icons. Let's throw them in. I'm going to rearrange this. I'll be right back. All right, so that really didn't take too long, but the only teams we switched around were AC Milan in there, Dynamo Kiev, just because I wanted to see Lev Yashin, and then the final team. Wait, who was the final team? Was that it? I think that was actually it. Okay, I didn't really switch much around at all. Shall we just get into this? I think we shall. I swear I switched another team. No, we didn't. let's just go. Let's just get into this, boys, making sure we turn the transfer window off, turn off everything we need, and here we go. And it's just so much fun to put icons into career mode. Look how freaking valuable these guys are. Ruud Gullit is our highest valued player on this club, man. God, he has some great hair. Ruud Gullit, 110 million pounds is what he's valued at. Look at all these icons. Oh my god. And the next highest valued player is Donnarumma in there at 37 mil, but he just gets like embarrassed by all these guys. Right, are we ready to do this? I want to see how things end up here. Champions League, Serie A, who is going to win it? So many incredible teams, all these icons. This is what you came for. Let's see how these teams compete. All right, here we go. This is where things get juicy. It's weird that we're not doing this on the Premier League. We always do the Premier League. But the Serie A was just way too tempting. And we will get into the Serie A. But before that, we will still check on the Premier League and a few of the other leagues. And I feel like this was obvious. Man United winning the league. For me, they definitely had the best team. Arsenal 4, Chelsea 5. Damn, some of these teams. The lowest team down that had an icon. I'm pretty sure Crystal Palace had an icon, you know? I know Leicester did for sure. And I'm pretty sure Palace did too. You got the Bundesliga, and it's dominated by Bayern Munich. Now, they only had 2 icons. They were the only team in the league that had icons, and we all knew they were going to win it anyway. Oh my god, Ajax. I mean, it was expected, but they only allowed 2 goals all season long. Oh my god, Ajax. Holy crap, what a year. I mean, yeah, like I said, we were expecting it. They are by far the best team in this league, but having only conceded 2 goals, that is just... honestly, you would think that'd be impossible. This is gonna be the last one. We all know Barca and Real are 1 and 2, but how did they fare? Who is 1? Who is 2? It's Real Madrid, undefeated, and they only allowed 11 goals all season. Okay, all right, this is just making me more and more excited for the Champions League. The Serie A, here we go. Let's see which teams made it in the top 5. Holy crap, Parma 11. They had 2 icons, and they finished 11th. Wow, that is an epic fail. Holy crap. Napoli 6th. Kind of surprising. Maradona in there. They can only finish 6th. Roma 5. Lazio 4. Oh my god, AC Milan? Bro, I thought we were going to be way better than this. Okay, that's a bit of a fail. Inter Milan 2. And then Piemonte Calcio 1. Now that's expected, but wow, I at least thought Milan would be at 2, I would think. Here we go, what you came to see. If all these icons were added back to their most iconic clubs, who's winning the biggest competition in world football? Let's go ahead and find out. Up top, we got PSG, Real Madrid top of the group. PSG, one of the teams that didn't have an icon, but they didn't need an icon. They're just that good. Group B, Spurs and Bayern Munich. Group C, there is AC Milan, and they still couldn't beat Man City. Wow, that is shocking. Dynamo Kiev, even with Lev Yashin, they are bounced from the competition. Piemonte Calcio topping that group. Group B is Liverpool and Napoli. Group F is Barca Inter. And 2 more groups remain, Lyon, Leipzig, and then, wow, Ajax, what are you doing? Chelsea ended up beating them, that's crazy. Let's get down and dirty. Round of 16, is Chelsea moving on? It's Barca beating Ajax. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Ajax, what happened? They just played incredible in the Eredivisie and then just choked it in the Champions League. Napoli falling to Lyon, and then Piemonte Calcio beating Bayern Munich. Spurs losing to Real Madrid, and AC Milan. Are you kidding? I thought you were going to be one of the best teams. You fail us in the Calcio A. You fail us here in the Champions League. Atletico Madrid winning. No, PSG winning, excuse me. And then Inter beating Man City. Quarterfinals, who is going to be our winner? Oh my god, El Clasico, and it's Barcelona winning. PSG winning. Is Piemonte Calcio winning, and it's Liverpool. The semis, and we're going to see Liverpool facing Barcelona in the final. Okay, who is going to win it, boys? This is an expected final. 2 teams that you would just normally see there if these icons weren't even in the game. But let's find out. The winner of this iconic career mode episode is going to be... it's Barcelona. They take it home, boys. GG. Lionel Messi on top, along with Ronaldinho, Stoichkov, and all their other icons. Now, yeah, that's just a massive GG's right there, boys. The Champions League, we got Drogba, Trezeguet, Firmino. Oh my god. Liverpool went that far with all those icons, and they still started Firmino. What the hell, bros? Stevie G, we got Lionel Messi, Christian Eriksen, Baggio, Stoichkov, Shevchenko in there, Ronaldinho, we got R9 Ronaldo, Raul. Look at just all these icons, man. It's incredible. What a fun episode to do, putting these icons at these clubs. I had fun. If you guys did, let me know in the comments and let me know which experiment we should do next. I love videos with icons in them. It's one of my favorite videos. If you missed it, earlier in the week, we did managers who are currently icons versus the players they manage. I'll leave that one linked in the top right hand corner if you guys want to go check it out. But that is going to be it for the video. Like I mentioned, I am live right now on Caffeine if you're watching this video when it was uploaded. If you're not watching it, still go over there, follow me, and turn on notifications so you can check and tune in to the live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, though, and we'll catch you boys later. Peace.
Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda.